Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Football Manager 2018, and this is it. This is the final episode. I'm in week 47 of the Gaming Decathlon competition, and a couple days away from the official launch of FM19. This series is not coming to an end, but whatever the results of these final two games of the season will carry into what we do for the FM19 series. Decathlon SC will be back. I'll have different players, I'll have different coaching staff, I'll have likely some different facilities and all of that as we transition to FM19. However, we'll play wherever we leave off. And amazingly, despite a bad run of form, I find myself in first place. The top teams have been crumbling, and the only team in the top 7 that's had a good run of form is Cheltenham, and they lost as well the last game. So at the top, all 4 teams lost their last game. I lost in an absolute thriller, 6-4. We probably should have aired that, but I've been trying to get it down to where we can fit in everything here in this final game. And my run of form right now, I have 6 points in the last 7 games. Just 1 point, 1 win in the last 7, and 3 draws, and 3 losses. So it's been a rough stretch for me. Here in the last 2 games, I now have Cambridge United, who are way down at the bottom of the table in 22nd. They are safe. They will not get relegated. So without that fight, hopefully, we'll have a good position to pick up 3 points today, and this would be the perfect time to do so because second and third place, Mansfield, Hartlepool, they are playing each other at Hartlepool. This could be absolutely huge if Hartlepool wins or if the teams draw. If Mansfield wins, I could be in a little bit of trouble still and have a fight for a top 2 finish in the final week. But I need to win my game, and that has been very hard. As I said, I've only won 1 in 7. All right, let's see. Fitness, team's looking better than it's looked in a long time. Giovanni Brown's been on really good form lately. He just won Goal of the Month. And let's see, I don't need Rondell Chase because where's my guy? Where's my guy? There we go. Fortisek is back. He was out injured. Missed the last game. Of course, he's only on the bench anyway, so not a big deal. My defense has been absolutely pitiful here recently. I've replaced Bradley Wood, I've replaced Connor Wood, I've kept Month and Rowe in there, as there's a pretty big gap between them in quality and Rowan behind. You can see it in form as well, but my defense has had a really bad run of form here. So hopefully they can get something going. Aaron Conley's also had a bad run of form, but he did finally get a goal here in the last game. You can see he's got 37 goals for the campaign. And Jason Davis is actually among the favorites for player of the season, which is shocking because he's been very quiet in his performance for me. He's got 12 goals, and he leads the league with 15 assists, which is 1 short of the league record here with 2 games to play. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. But I think I'm going to go out with my strongest team today with Brown. And hold on. Wait, not yet. Callum Riley has been injured and missed some time. And so we're going to take out Houghton, and we'll put him on the bench. Traore is actually close. He's so close. Well, no, he's still a month away. But that's not much considering how long he's been injured. I wish that I could get him back here for the last couple games of the season, but it's not going to happen. Callum Riley is cleared to play for, I think, an hour. Yes, an hour. So I might bring him out in the second half. We'll see how things are going. All right, so encourage the team. Definitely want to be... I don't want to put that pressure on you. Do it for the fans. Last home game of the year. Ooh, not a strong response. 5 players fired up. Head to the tunnel. Both teams come to this one. A spell of poor form. Let's see. Great opportunity. Find a focus. Turn our form around. Potentially become champions. Put ourselves in the best possible position. And here we go. Last 2 games of the season. There's the handshake for the managers. The teams line up, ready to get this one started. And we kick off. Final home game of the year. And an absolute fantastic opportunity. Despite terrible form lately, the other teams around us have suffered the same fate. So can we step up to the challenge and make something happen here? Here's Aiden Conley with the ball across. Aaron Conley missed opportunity, and I can tell you he has been doing that so much lately. So many missed opportunities from Aaron Conley of late. I was really hoping that goal in the last game, despite the loss, I was hoping that goal would snap him out of it. He hadn't scored in a while prior to that goal. Here's Rooney across to Aiden Conley, drops it off. We get the ball back up though. There's the cross, and there is Aaron Conley with the assist from Aiden Conley. Point blank again, and this time the header is on target. Good job from Wood to recognize that the defender came off Aiden Conley. Good cross, and Aaron Conley, that's a simple finish. Keeper well out of position. Poor job by the keeper there. And in just the 3rd shot attempt, first one on target from either team in the game, opens up the scoring, and we lead 1-0 here in the 12th minute. Possession looking strongly in our favor. And you can see that 15 minutes in, Cambridge United haven't even had an attack down the left-hand side. And from that basic percentage, the 67-33, looks like they've only had 3 attacks into the attacking end, period, 20 minutes into this game. So they are struggling in possession here, and I got, 3 corner attempts on that one? Multiple shot attempts. It's looking like my team is up for this game, and definitely dangerous in the attack, capable of more scores. That was a dangerous ball, but this time the keeper gets to it. Team applying pressure. There's a chance for Cambridge United. That's their first good look at goal, 25 minutes into this one. Good turnover there. Thomas now. Rooney. Back to Brown. Brown up to Davis. Davis. Ball blocked by his own overlap. Nice sliding tackle from Bradley Wood there. And here's a chance for Cambridge United. What can they do? That ball was deflected. They end up with a clean shot. Good save by Simpson, and he pushed it out wide. We're able to recover the ball out there. That was a definite dangerous opportunity, and for sure the best looking opportunity of the game for Cambridge United so far, as they came very, very close in this one. You can see from the attacking percentages that I am killing them on the flanks, but we are not doing so well up the middle at the moment. Despite that, Rooney's... Well, he's sitting on a 6.6, so more could be asked of our attacks down the middle. But here is Rooney, another corner kick. We're getting a lot of those. There's a clean opportunity. And that didn't threaten the keeper much. Despite leading 1-0, their keeper's sitting on a higher rating than ours, as he's been forced to step up and make a number of saves already. Here's Rooney with the free kick. Free header for Month. And Month heads it over the bar and brushes the back end of the net, as that was off target by a good 8 inches or a foot or more. Definitely shot attempts, 11 of 4. Possession, 58-42. Shots on target 5-1, fouls 2-9. Yellow cards 3 for Cambridge United, so they're in a little bit of trouble there. We've definitely been the stronger team in the first half, and they only threatened once, and we've threatened many times, but we only lead by a goal here at the half. That's the first halftime lead that I've had in 8 games, though, so I will certainly take that. However, the job is not done, so what can we do? I definitely want to be passionate here with only 2 games left. I know you're capable of even better. There we go. Defense. Okay. I will take that. That is a fairly fired up team. 7 players fired up for the second half, and we hold the lead, and we're already in control of this. So that could only be good for us. So Simpson picks up the early ball here after the kickoff for the second half. We're still only 7% on attacking up the middle, but if they're giving us the flanks, we might as well take it. That was so amazingly close. So close on there as we brushed the top of the bar. Brown nearly gets an opportunity there. Cheltenham leads 1-0 in their game, and it is time that I start putting in some special screens. So what can we get? I want to see the latest scores, as there's a lot going on here for these final 2 games. There's Brown. Ooh, he should have done better, and that almost is enough to get him subbed off. 6.5 rating. Yeah, he's the one player that's struggling and hasn't done anything. Let's get Callum Riley out there. And we're going to get Jack Thomas into his standard position. So with that 7.0 rating and fired up, that should be good. And Riley now should help shore up that midfield a little bit here in the last half hour. I want to get a look at the scores here when we get a chance. And I'm actually going to pause to do so that things don't move too quickly. Okay, so Yeovil, who I play in the final game, is trailing 1-0 in their game. Cheltenham leads 1-0 over Aldershot after scoring from the penalty spot just moments ago. And Hartlepool leads Mansfield 2-0. Mansfield is the one who is currently second. Hartlepool will be 1 point ahead of them if that result stays true, which means Hartlepool will be level with me if I score 0 points. And I have a slight edge over them on goal differential, but right now I do lead 1-0. Why don't we also add in a live league table? Put that there, and there you go. Current league standings, Hartlepool trails by 3, and the goal differential edge is just a +1 for me. There would only be 1 game remaining. I would be guaranteed promotion at this point, and I would have a real shot at the title over Hartlepool. But if I lose and they win the next game, that goal differential would automatically swap, and I would be second place. So I would need a point or Hartlepool to drop points in the final game. All right, let's resume. Job is not done. We've still got almost half an hour to play. And with stoppage, it's definitely looking at half an hour. Rooney, oh, there's a good ball across. We got a clear chance. I've got somebody hurt there. And Aiden Conley gets a clean shot at goal. Great stop from Mitov, the goalkeeper for Cambridge United, to preserve their chances in this game. Look at his rating, now up over 7. I haven't seen a keeper have this good of a day in quite a while. Okay, my injured player, it's Callum Riley, who came on, still coming back from his injury. He did get cleared for an hour of participation, so we're doing fine on that. Cheltenham has secured their win at 2-0. Rooney, chance to seal this one, can't do it. Now it's 75. I'm going to switch to counter for now. I don't want to switch it up too much here, but in the final minutes, let's go defensive. Oh, get this out of here. Good job, Simpson. All right, time to switch it up again and check back in. Hartlepool still lead 2-0. So things are as they are. Now, let me I've already switched to defensive. We are going to drop to deeper. We're going to waste time. We're going to take away that overlap. And we want to be disciplined. Alright. Once that goes through, then I'll switch tactics, and we're going to get that substitution made. Bring on Rowan as the extra defender. Aaron Conley loses that one way too easy. But we reset here. Hit that over. Oh, no! Oh, that was an absolutely terrifying moment, if you couldn't tell from my screaming. Luckily, he missed the target on the golden opportunity to tie the game. Apparently, there's a reason why they are in the position they're in. I'm going to leave Rooney on the field, and I'm going to bring off... Thomas has a 7.2 rating, though. Okay, Conley's been quiet. Why don't I bring off Conley? I'm going to leave Rooney up there. Alright, I'm going to set him up as a target man on support. Aaron Conley is going to be the one coming off here instead. Like I said, he's been on a bad run of form anyway, and Charlie Rowan is going to come in to finish this game out. We've already gone defensive, and this is a dangerous opportunity. That last ball actually looked offside, but no call, and luckily he missed. That's two clean chances here that Cambridge United have had in the last few minutes. Possession at 61%. We have 1 minute and 3 minutes of stoppage time left to go, so 4 minutes to play in this one, and Aiden Conley earns us the corner. A final look, Cheltenham lead 2-0. We lead 1-0, and Hartlepool still lead 2-0. So those results look like they are going to hold. Mine is the only one in doubt as the counterattack is on. But Connor Wood gets there first over to Bradley Wood. And here's Rooney in possession, and he gets a chance. I thought he was going to go across, and instead he takes a shot at goal. Not a good ball from him on that one. And there it is, full-time whistle. We grab the 3 points. We have nearly done it. We have secured promotion. We have secured promotion, so I will be in League One for the start of FM19 for the, in that case, new custom Decathlon FC. Extremely delighted. Good job, guys. And we're going to leave the match. Last game is on the road at Yeovil. And there it is. So, goal differential remains such that if Hartlepool win and I lose, they will win the league. But now, Mansfield with that loss and my win are out of reach. And Cheltenham, even though they won, they are out of reach. For them, they can still overtake Mansfield. They can still overtake Hartlepool. So they still have it all to play for. Hartlepool playing for automatic promotion and the league title. We'll have to see who they have in that final game. And there it is. Promotion. Well done. Aaron Conley, 7.41 rating this season, has been phenomenal. Board already setting initial budgets for next season. Payroll $322K, transfer budget. That's pretty small. That's not a huge upgrade. That's about $50,000 more than what we had this year. But I'm well below. Actually, that's. I don't even think that's that. Let's see where we're at. Okay, team fans rejoice in promotion success. They are ecstatic. Unbelievable promotion. Decathlon FC board has declared that gaining promotion from League 2 is quite a believable achievement given the skepticism surrounding the club's chances of promotion when the season began. They stated that head coach Decathlon Gamer had done a remarkable job at Record Hunter and hope he will continue to be a success for the club for years to come. And here is Wayne Rooney heaping praise on current head coach Decathlon Gamer following the promotion from Skybet League 2. Rooney claimed that Gamer had done a remarkable job in getting the team promoted and that a lot of the plaudits should head in the head coach's direction. It was a season of unlikely yet jubilant success for Gamers. Their early season form propelled them into contention and provided them with the platform to go on and clinch promotion. And yes, we were so strong earlier in the season. We've wavered a lot here late in the season. Other teams got better in January. I did not. And some injuries held us back. However, one big addition has really helped us keep things going down the stretch. Wayne Rooney has been invaluable of late. All right, so one game left to go. It's a week away, so I better get to it. So we're going to be playing Yeovil Town, and we'll have to check that schedule and see Hartlepool. Who do they have for their final game? Lincoln City on the road. Lincoln City on the road. They are 19th. But they're on the road, so I'd say we both have pretty equal chances. Actually, both of us are on the road, really, so I think both of us very well could lose that final game. I think either of us very well could draw that final game. And both teams are capable of stepping up and getting a win, but neither team has done that very often of late, especially on the road. No focus would be good. Well, I suppose we should go out and grab some goals because that's going to be the best way to do it, to stay in it. My defense hasn't been good even when I've worked on the defense. All right, this might be our final look at the other leagues around as they all have roughly one game to go as well. So Real Madrid is going to win La Liga with Atletico Madrid second and Barcelona almost 20 points behind. Man City has run away with the Premier League with Chelsea and Arsenal in a close bid for second and third, and Man United hanging on to the last Champions League spot. Crystal Palace, the surprise of the season, in sixth. AS Monaco looks like they've just about won or have won League One. PSG is second, and a huge gap to Lyon. Juventus has come from behind to overtake Inter Milan, and it looks like to win Serie A, but they're not quite done yet, and it's only a 3-point lead. Napoli pretty solid there in third. Bayern Munich 15 points above Borussia Dortmund, who are level with Leipzig. Feyenoord is winning over PSV Eindhoven. Genk is 3 points above Anderlecht and Club Brugge, so very, very tight at the top. And Ghent also, so that is so close in the league table there. New York Red Bull 1 point above NYCFC at this point. They're still pretty early in the season. And Minnesota United, big shock there, on top of the table, but look how tight it is. All the way down to like 7th place with FC Dallas also level on points. The Rapids and Galaxy just behind there. And finally, in the championship, Newcastle United have secured the league title there and are going back up to the Premier League. Huddersfield looking to go with them, but they are very close with Reading and Leeds United. Brighton also trying to get back up, along with Fulham on the edge of promotion playoff spots. Aston Villa still with a shot, as is Bristol City. Going down to League One, Nottingham Forest, Scunthorpe United, and Portsmouth. All right, let's continue on. We've got that one game left to go here. We'll take a glance at some stats also before the game gets going. There we go. Riley back to full fitness now. Loan report. Quick glance at how other players have done. Moak has now made 9 appearances away at Stockport County. Matthew Smith, 35 appearances with an okay rating. None of these guys have fantastic ratings for any of the teams. Oliver Cooper leading the way with 5 goals. Orel leading the way on 4 assists and 3 goals himself. So some of these players have gotten some pretty valuable experience this season. Really? So Riley has re-injured himself the day he gets back to full fitness and will miss the final game of the season. Very unfortunate, as my 2 top ball-winning midfielders are both out now. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. Start the team overview. We actually have the most goals. That is really shocking. We lead the league in goals scored. I didn't think we had done that well. All right, so here we are. Average possession. This is my strong suit, has been. We play that control style. We have a high passing percentage at 77%, and it has led to a lot of ball movement up the pitch to work the ball into the box, and we lead the way comfortably in that stat category. Penalties taken, right there near the top, second place with 10 attempts, but we've only scored 5 of those. Rooney has been perfect. I think 3 for 3. On penalties, so we're 2 for 7. Everyone else, Aaron Conley in particular, has had a number of penalty attempts saved. Headers 1, dead last, major weakness, and our ratio though is middle of the pack. Yellow cards. I make sure that we don't commit too many infractions on that to help keep us down on the red cards, and we haven't had one all season. On the form table, though, we are down to the middle. Home form's been better. Away form, struggling. 2 wins in the last 5, 3 losses otherwise, so no draws. That's definitely one thing to keep an eye on. Games scored in a row. We've had 6 straight games with a goal. Games without losing, just the 1. Crawley Town, 11 games since their last win. Mansfield, 3 games since their last win. That has really helped us out here down the stretch. Games without allowing a goal, 1. Exeter City's had 2 clean sheets in a row. Games without scoring. Mansfield has not scored in all 3 of those games. Yeovil did not score in their last game. 83 minutes since last goal. It's up there. It's been a little while, but that's still less than a game. So attacking, there we are on top of the goals chart. We are going to need to get a little bit done here this final game if we're going to stay above Crew and actually win that out. Cross completion ratio, lower middle of table. Crosses completed, lower middle table. Goals from corners, not so good, just 4 all season. And all 4 of those have come since the addition of Rooney to the team in January. Direct free kicks, 2. Both of those have been Rooney since joining the team. So all 5 of Rooney's goals have come from set pieces and on quite a few of his assists. So he's been a huge boost to us there. Goals from indirect free kicks. This has been another one where Rooney has grabbed some assists here of late, and we've moved all the way up to 3rd place. Pass completion ratio comfortably at the top. Passes completed comfortably at the top. The only team with 20,000 chances created, 9th. So we've done well scoring despite not creating as many chances as other teams. Shots on target ratio, that's helping a lot, and that's definitely made better by working the ball into the box, keeping that strategy up. Shots on target, number 1 in the league by a single shot over Crew. Fouls against, 3rd at the top. So we've drawn a lot of fouls. Dribbles per game, right on top. Most of those down the wing. Defending, middle of the table, 65 goals given up on the season. Allowed from corners, 8. It's actually among the most in the league. Direct free kicks, none. Indirect free kicks, just 1 all season. So we've done really well there. It's the corner kicks where we've struggled a little bit. Shutouts, and most of those corner kick ones have been guys that were wide open. Shutouts, tied for 4th with 14. Hartlepool leading the way on that. Fouls made, very good, near the bottom. Tackles won. Remember, I have them standing up so they don't commit. That's why we commit so many fewer fouls and get less yellow cards. Tackles won ratio, and that's why we're so high on that list. We only tackle when we're sure. Penalties conceded. That's also why we've only given up 2 penalties all season. Attendance. AFC Wimbledon on top of that one, and we are 5th on that list. 70% of capacity, and we had a sellout in that last game of the season, and we've gotten really close to sellouts in the recent games. 3rd by capacity. Sellouts, 3rd. Highest attendance, 6th. Lowest attendance, 21st. We've had better than 5,000 for every game. Finances. Salary. Wow, I'm actually surprised how high I am up this list. It's, of course, gone up a lot with the additions I've had over the course of the season. But we are 8th on the list. So that's up a lot from where we were. That's spending, and actually that's cheapest. So that's cheapest. Here's the salary table. And we've actually climbed up to 4th on that, so there you go. And amazingly, number 1 in the league, Plymouth Argyle, have made money. While everybody else has lost money this season. Look at that, Port Vale. Look at that money they've spent, 1.3 million? Really? What the heck? Alright, and let's take a look at player detailed quickly here anyway. Ben Wilson leading the way in the league for appearances. Okay. So 45 appearances. I've got Danny Rowe right there with 44. Games won. Danny Rowe, 1st place in the league, Manny Month. Luke Simpson are 2nd. There's Ben Wilson. Davis and Wood right there in 5th. You can see who my regular guys are. Games lost. Yellow cards. Nobody on top there. Red cards. Man of the match. Aaron Conley leading the league with 9 Man of the Match awards. Distance covered. Jason Davis, 10th in the league. Covering 328 miles this season. Per 90 minutes, nobody on top. Average rating, there is Aaron Conley on top of the league with a 7.41 rating. Jason Davis there in 5th. Aaron Conley not listed among favorites, though. Headers 1. Manny Month is second. Wow, at 391. Considering that my team is nowhere near that list, I was a little surprised to have him there and Danny Rowe, his partner, at 318. Okay, goals. Aaron Conley leading the league by 9. Holy cow. 35 goals in 36 starts. That is phenomenal, even though he struggled here recently. Average minutes per goal. In the league lead, better than 1 per game. He's also leading in shots with 160 and on target by over 20. And percentage, Jason Davis crushing it. Most of his have been tap-ins, honestly. Aaron Conley, though, also doing quite well as a true striker with more chances spread out all over the place, unlike Davis. It's a good stat. Team goals, Danny Rowe leading the way. Month, Simpson, Davis, Wood, all up there. Penalties, there you go. Wayne Rooney, yes, 3 of 3, so I was right on that. Assists. Ooh, he's actually just tied. He's not leading the league. So second in assists in the league. And tied for the league record from Aldershot is Taylor Crosdale. Aiden Conley also with 12 himself. Key passes. Ooh, not so good, actually. Chances created. There's Aiden Conley and Jason Davis not far behind. Completion ratio, Jack Thomas, 87%. That's what I'd love to see from my midfield. Davis, Conley both up there on dribbles per game. Offsides, and Conley's up there, but nowhere near these other guys at least. Defending, not as high as I would like to be. Nope. But we're not up there on the mistakes either, so that's good. Key tackles, Manny Month leads the league. Danny Rowe is third. Key headers, Month in 14th. Interceptions, Danny Rowe in 10th. And Month was third. Harfield is 6th in headers 1 ratio. Good job, buddy. Shots blocked, Month, 14th. Goalkeeping, Simpson is 12th in the league on goals allowed. Yeah, these guys have fewer appearances. This guy has fewer appearances. The rest of us have been there most of the way. 17 players listed. Shutouts, Luke Simpson is 4th in the league with 13. Saves, Simpson in 15th, and saves parried, Luke Simpson in 4th. Alright, so that's how we're looking. Lots of stats leaders. Good performance here in the league this season. But we've got work to do if we're going to get a title to go with this promotion. I've won 2 straight titles, but I haven't had a season like this where we've clearly not been as strong of a team as we have been in the past. And there you go. Traore begins rehabilitation. You want me to do that? Okay, I guess so. I'm nervous that this is not going to go well, but let's be passionate and don't get caught up in the occasion. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, most of the guys reacted strongly. Those who did not, Thomas, Wood, Month. So actually, those are all guys that might play. We'll go with the overall. That's what we were expecting. And it looks like no loss from these guys. They just didn't have a strong reaction. And a good morale boost from the rest. I actually haven't had a team meeting in a very long time. We are favorites from the game, but only slightly. Let's see. Can you get the result and secure the league title? I think we can do it. We've worked hard all season. I'm going to do that calmly. Out of what is undoubtedly biggest and most important match of the season, are you feeling particularly nervous? I think the last game was more important, actually, to be in this position, to have this chance. There's always a little tension pre-match, I guess. Okay. What impact do you think good performance in your last match will have on this fixture? Gives us confidence. Robert Green has a reputation for favoring a very patient possession game. That's my style. What are your thoughts? On the way my team plays in the opposition. Okay, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Pragmatism. And there's been much speculation this week surrounding the future of Gareth Barry. Why did I don't care. I feel sorry for him. There you go. Okay, save game. That's fine. Go ahead, do that. Do that a little faster, though, please. Yeah. Thank you, green bar, for emerging from the depths of the left side of the screen and approaching the right side of the screen, now fully green. Thank you. All right, moving on. Oh, really, dude? You're getting fined 2 weeks salary. Thank you. That's not your first time. Yeah, I don't care. He's not playing in that last game now. He's had good form lately, and now he's going to have to sit this game out. You skip the last training the day before the final game of the season with the title on the line. If I could, I actually could. I could cut you immediately. All right, here we go. Briefing. Oh, really, guys? Why? Why? Considering the opponents, really? It's Yeovil. Great. So sad that they see a negative approach to the final game. Alright, so we're going to be in our black and blue. Brown's going to be out of here. Riley is out of here, so that's not good. And Kate is injured as well, so I've got Houghton. Houghton, for now, is going to get slotted into that spot as Brown just lost himself his duties for the week. Traore's not ready to play. So I suppose this is all I've got, and Brown's going to be on the bench. I really don't want to bring him into the game. Maybe I'll bring somebody else in instead. In terms of fitness, everybody else is ready to go. That's going to be the only change. I don't even want him on the bench. So let's bring in Fensom. Rooney can drop back into the midfield if I need him to. All right, well, that's going to do it. Okay, encourage the team. Go out there and impress. All right. I think there's more. And thank you, Aaron Conley, for being delighted now instead of ticked off. And that's 10 out of 11 fired up for the final game of the season. That couldn't have gone any better. Or I suppose it could have gone better. It could have been 11 out of 11. This could be the last time we see Luke Simpson. I couldn't speak more highly of them. It looks like we're set for another final day of the season, full drama and tension. I hope so. Prepared well. Alright, here we go. So, at Yeovil, and we're going to keep an eye on the only game that matters now is Hartlepool at Lincoln City. Besides our own, of course. All we need to do is not lose and not have them win. Any other result, either team drawing, or if we grab a win, or if they lose, it all goes our way. So, 3 out of 4 results favor us winning the title. Only one. Aaron Conley could have gotten us a great start there, but he sends that one over the bar after Aiden Conley does a fantastic cross to set him up for that one. And Simpson already forced to step up for the team as Clements gets a clean shot. Danny Rowe, poor defending on that one to give up that shot so easily. And right now, possession is somewhere around level. We are ahead in that department and stretching a little bit further. Yeovil have already managed 2 shots, and both of them on target. We've had just 1 shot so far, but we are leading the possession way. It's really weird for me to see us in blue, the other team in green, as we are always so typically in the green ourselves. Good clearance there from Rowe. Aaron Conley cannot get possession of that one as he loses out to the defender, to the challenge, and luckily that went wide as Simpson did not have that covered. And we are losing every header right now. This is not good. There's another clean chance, and we are having a little bad run of form here, and suddenly possession also has dipped to just 50%, and I have yet to have a single attack up the middle. What is going on with these guys? Come on, step up, step up. Half an hour into this thing already. Yes, he is. I'm going to make those changes. Right now, my team is settling down, starting to be calm. Aaron Conley loses possession again. Here's Thomas now. And again, we are just not maintaining possession at all at the moment. Poor coverage on that one, and luckily we were able to clear that out and control. We've only had 1 shot in the entire first half, even though we have just above 50% possession. Luckily, we've also only given up 4 shots. We've seen all 4 of their shots, and they have been dangerous, every single one of them, but they're not getting shots. Otherwise, boy, that looked offside, but Simpson makes a fantastic save right before half to keep us level at halftime. Meanwhile, Hartlepool is leading Lincoln City 1-0 after a goal from Oliver in the 8th minute. They are doing what they need to do right now. I cannot lose this game. I must step up if we are to claim the title. Definitely passionate. Let's see. Win this one for the fans and seal the title for us. There's more to come, guys. There's more to come. You got this. Yes. 9 of 11. 9 of 11, and even passionate listening and keenly listening from the 2 who did not. That is good. That is a good setup for the second half here. Come on, guys. All right, so we start off with possession. Quick turnover there, though, gives it away. Clements with the box. Free kick on the edge of the box. Here's another free kick on the edge of the box. Clements again lines up for it. Wall does his job this time and rejects that ball, sending it back out. Rooney with the corner kick, does not get past the first man, but Houghton gets a clean chance, cannot get the job done. We only lead by 1 point here, guys. Come on. That was only our second shot attempt of the game, though, so we'll take that. Here's Rooney, sends that one over. Connor Wood picks up the yellow card. The team is very motivated right now. Houghton is looking a bit nervous. Don't have a sub for you necessarily. Oh, there it is. Half an hour to go. Ryan Glover off the corner kick. I told you, corner kicks I've struggled with this season. He was totally unmarked. No one ever picked him up. Even though I do have a mix of man-to-man marking. So we need to go on the attack now. This is a must not lose. Ooh, that looked offside. we still only had 3 shots here today. Come on. Okay, Rudy's fired up now, so I've got my team looking good. Davis having a bad day. Aaron Conley's having a bad day. And time is running out here. Clements with the free kick. Does not get past the wall of bodies. Here's Glover. Conley takes it. Davis now on the counterattack. And that's out for the throw-in. Quick look. How we looking here? Hartlepool. Oh. Okay. Reed has scored for Lincoln City. So, oh man. Wow. Okay, so even though we trail, Hartlepool's losing with their draw right now. Actually, drop all the way to 4th place. So they go from winning the title all the way to 4th place. This is how tight it is at the top 4. We're gonna slow this game down to the end here. Let's see where. Match speed between highlights. And we'll slow it down to slightly faster here. Alright, Simpson's going to take the free kick. There's so much drama here at the end. Aaron Conley makes the run. Nick Houghton does not. A little frustrating there. Month sends the ball ahead to an Aaron Conley who's not there. So bad turnover on that one. And here they are on the counterattack. Month is the only chance. He forces at least... forces him to go left, and maybe because of that pressure, he sends it wide. And here's a clean chance. Simpson, good save. Good save, Simpson. 10 to play in this game. Oh no, we trail. We trail. They just scored. They just scored. Close down more often as well. We trail 2-0. They just scored on another corner kick. So both goals have come from the same 2 players linking up on the corner kick, and Rowe just committed a terrible turnover, and they are hitting us on the counter yet again. They are forward. Ooh, great header won there by Month. That was a goal-saving header for sure. Eric Conley, great job laying that off for Rooney. Rooney lays it over for Thomas. Thomas hits Davis, but Davis slows it up. But Rooney still on the run, up to Aiden Conley. Aiden Conley is through. We were offside. He had to back off. Connor Wood now across to Davis. Davis gives it to DeBoer, turns it over there. Rowe with the long ball ahead. Now Davis again in the box. What were you thinking, son? What were you thinking? Okay, Lincoln City is still level with Hartlepool. That is our only hope at this point, as we are losing horribly. We've only had 4 shot attempts. It is time for massive subs. Davis has not been good. I'm going to take him out. Aaron Conley has not been good. I'm going to take him out. And I could do one more. Who's it going to be? Rowan's got speed. Not Rowan. Oh, it's hard. It's Fensom. Fensom has speed. And Bradley Wood. Yeah, there you go. Okay, 3 subs. Get on there, guys. Quickly now. 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes from a loss that could still be a championship. But can we do something ourselves? We need 2 goals. I don't think it's coming. 2 minutes to play. We are already into stoppage time. Jack Thomas picks up the yellow card. Seconds are left in this one. Clements with the free kick. Lincoln City leads Hartlepool 2-1. Lincoln City has beaten Hartlepool. There is the final. We lose. But I think we have done it. I think we've won the title despite just, what was that, 10 points in the final 10 games, 9 games. A horrible run of form to end the season, and yet the pressure didn't just get to my team, it got to everybody else as well, and we'll see. We'll see. I'm just going to say it's one of those days. It's the end of the season anyway. Have we done it? Did Lincoln City win 2-1? They did. They did. The final score with a penalty in the 87th minute by Reed. Lincoln City has beaten Hartlepool, and despite all the trouble, we end up winning the league. Final standings: 26 wins, 8 draws, 12 losses, with a huge chunk of those coming down the stretch in the final 10 games of the season. And yet, we've done it. We have hung on and won the league. I will be in League One with the start of FM19 just a couple days from now, so be sure to check out the start of the new/continued series. Now moving over to FM19 and moving up to League One. And with just 3 points in those final games, my final total for the Gaming Decathlon, if you are checking that, is 344 points. But I will start next season in League One, which means I start right off the bat with 300 points, as I've had 3 promotions to go from a base score of 0 to a base score of 300. So I should overcome this total pretty quickly next season. But that's going to do it for this episode. That's going to do it for this season. And that's going to do it for FM18 as we move on to FM19 and League One with the Decathlon FC. But I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games, so be sure to tune in as I continue my journey. Bye for now.